بسم الله.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله الحمد لله اليوم. Today we have a special and honorable guest, الأستاذ أبو النعمان Bashir Nelson حفظه الله تعالى from upstate New York. Be alhamdulillah ngakaram gobado bambula kabo New York American do almamindo kabo New York inshallah.
السلام عليكم ورحمة الله. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
السلام ورحمة الله وبركاته.
Yeah, Ustaz, please, for the brothers who may not know you, give us an introduction of yourself, your name, and a little bit of background about you.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Wa alaikum assalam.
My name is Bashir Nelson, and as was mentioned, I live upstate New York. I've spent all of my life upstate New York. Alhamdulillah, I've been involved in da'wah, calling to Islam in various cities in upstate New York, including Albany, New York, Syracuse, New York, Binghamton, New York, Buffalo, currently Rochester, New York, and even some areas further in the southern part of New York State. Alhamdulillah, Allah has afforded me the opportunity to work for the Department of Corrections as a Muslim chaplain / imam for almost 12 years. Started out in 2013, beginning of 2013, and I've worked at numerous facilities, alhamdulillah, working with the men, primarily men, who are incarcerated, some of whom are lifers, meaning they will remain incarcerated until Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala takes them. And then there are those who will go home eventually one day. So I work with these brothers, teaching them, alhamdulillah, basics, very basics of Islam, trying to help them to level up. And alhamdulillah, that's what it takes a lot of my time. It takes up a lot of my time. I'm also active here locally in the Buffalo area of the Muslim community, alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah ngakaramu Ustaz Bashir حفظه الله تعالى ako ale siglendo upstate New York no New York Buffalo nyafana abeno alhamdulillah almamine do kasobona ante ka fokabe kasola de ate kasola me ale almamine abeta kasola do min beslame ala betula kalanjina la ayuka almamine anifana alhamdulillah abedina la selike New York fanchamana Albany nunu fanfilala ni Buffalo nunu ni Rochester nunu alhamdulillah akera kasobo almami yesilama fait au début de 2013 donc au konna alhamdulillah avec da'wa ke avec mogola kala ani fana alhamdulillah aka da'wa concentré no kosbe New York nya fan nunu alhamdulillah rabbil alamin.
Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. Yeah, Imam, can you please tell us and give us the backstory of what led you to Islam?
Yeah. Well, firstly, my story and how I became Muslim, Allahu Alam, in my opinion, it starts with my name, but my birth name. When my mother was pregnant with me, a close friend of the family suggested to her that she name me Bishmi Allah Nelson. Bishmi Allah Nelson. Nelson, my mother's last name, and Bishmi Allah, it's clear now that I know Arabic and read Arabic, they were intending Bismillah. They were intending Bismillah. So Bishmi Allah Nelson, this is a name I've lived with all my life. And so I always wondered what was the background behind this name. You know, that story I just shared, it was the limit of what was told to me. However, when I was in the third grade, a learned brother, an elder in upstate New York in Syracuse, which is the town I'm from. I'm from Syracuse, New York, which is in the middle of New York State. He came to my classroom. The school allowed him to come to the classroom to talk to the children, but not only talk to them, but to talk to them about the origins of their names. This brother was a Muslim, and he read Arabic. He knew some Arabic, and when it came to me, when it was my time to mention my name, he didn't define the name in front of the classroom. He waited and pulled me to the side and told me what my name meant, and he said, "You have a special name." And so from that day on, I felt happy, really proud about my name. Prior to that, I wasn't really happy about the name. As you can imagine, Bishmi, there are different ways you can say this name, and it was kind of the center of jokes as a little kid. However, after he told me that it means in the name of God, I became proud of the name. And then, Naam, you want to translate first? Yes, go ahead.
Naam. Alhamdulillah nga karamogo Bashir, alhamdulillah ko kale kani alek anya nyininga mbalma ke tawariq ya nyininga ko aduna islamala chugodi akale koni ko chiare ga fale duna islamala tawariq ko son parce que bamuso konoma kundu watimina don na fo bamuso ki den na wolola ika den togoda ko bismi Allah Nelson bishmi oya bamuso togola bay oya bamuso prenoy Allah bismillah oye ala togode oye ala togode donc o konna la ka to troisième année la o ka école so mo ye mo karamogo donati o karamogo nye islamare o karamogo nanu ka classique konna la aka mo togo korofuye donc karamogo akelen ka se Bashir ma ako Bashir ma ko ki jo kreflo ko to na fa bala donc ayale togo fo aya togo faye akelina quoi donc akelen ka togo koro faye ka fo togo ko togo ni ala togo de ko dopo kera dro ale kontana ay valeur do togo la tfadal cheikh